Hey, how y'all doing? This is my message today. I did these series of letter changes, and I've been reading the comments. I don't normally let comments affect anything I do, but since I'm getting it so much, I wanted to explain why things that we may seem to be small and uh, insignificant, them are the things that we need to pay attention to because if you overlook the small things, it eventually becomes big things. And a perfect example, if you had a car and say one of your hoses came loose, it's not stopping you from driving the car. It really not affecting too much things. You can still move and back up and go forward with no problem. But that breaking that hose and that small things messes up other things, messes up your air intake, your gas mileage, and stuff you might not even see. But but it begins to mess up things, and the more you let it linger, it becomes a big thing. And the same thing as this, a T having a tail, a A looking like a G, or a Y got a tail. Is that stopping me from reading, or do that makes me insignificant in whatever I'm doing? No, but these are signs and symbols and messages that people are trying to relay, or just to see if we paying attention to the small things, because all of this could be field testers. Like, let's see if we change all the T's, is anybody gonna notice, or is anybody gonna even care? And I think that's what's happening. People say, well, I don't care if they change the T. I don't care if they change the A looking like an upside down G or a 6. That's not affecting me. But see, these are just field tests to see how conscious we are of our reality, how focused we are in what's going on around us. And if we not homed in on what's going on around us, they could put anything in front of us, and we just accept it. And this is what they're doing, is if they say, well, they accept that, we can do this. If they accept that, we can do that. And so, our acceptance of small things, I know people telling me, well, you don't want to cause people to say, well, this is just nitpicking, and try to make me look small, like we just losing. We like lunatics. We pay attention to everything. We schizo and all that, or we just not focusing, or we just trying to find anything to talk about. And that's not what I do. If you look at my videos are Pacific, and most of the time they Pacific, and a lot of people do a whole lot of Bible stuff and a whole lot of other things, and I say, well, if that's significant, I don't just go around just doing everything. And when I see something that may mean something, I speak on it, and I heard from other people. I'm not gonna tell you, well, if you don't want to hear it, go to another channel. That's rude. I want you to absorb some of these informations and start opening your eyes and being aware of your surroundings and what's going on in your surroundings. And like I said in one of my videos, that these letter changes, the reason why it really, really, I know it's a message, because everybody said, well, it's just a font. You can change the font. Yes. I looked at that before, that yes, I can go on my computer and make an A the regular way, or I can go on my computer and make the T the regular way. And that's not the point. The point is, in this reality, this is default. This is the default settings. This is how they say teas look. This is not something special. You can always make something look special. This is not a special tea. This is what they saying the normal tea is. And so for it to be so normal, why people don't write teas like that? And I don't bash people that says, well, they've been there 30 years. In their reality, yes, it may have been in that 30 years, but in my reality, I didn't write a T like that in grammar school. I wrote a T with straight up and down and across, straight up and across. I didn't write an A like an upside down. I didn't. And so, that's why I say we shouldn't ignore these small changes, because if we ignore the small changes, they paying attention. Trust me, they know we talking about the Mandela Effect, and the more people don't care about these small things, they say, oh yeah, they don't care about these, so I can throw a little of this and a little of that, and so that's just my brief message on these small things. Don't overlook the small stuff, even in marriage and in life. If you let the small things keep piling up, they become big things. If you don't handle it in the beginning in your relationships and your job, if you just being late every 2 minutes, eventually it's going to become 5 minutes. Then it's going to become 10 minutes. If you lying small lies, it becomes big lies. And then you're known as a liar. If you eating too much a little bit, eventually it becomes a lot of bit. Or you're getting to get overweight because of just a little bit, just like me. I don't eat that much, and I probably need to eat more to lose weight, because they say that when you don't eat, your body stores up the fat. And so doing some of these small, if you overlook small things, they become big things, everything. And it's not just the Mandela Effect. This is life. It's life. If you don't pay attention to details, details can come back and bite you, And so that's just my brief thing. So leave your comments, please subscribe, and thank you very much.